Thank you very much for gathering here today for our family's daughter. For everybody who has gathered here today, we have prepared some dinner, so please do enjoy it and have a wonderful time. Sorry, do you have a minute?
Yes?
Is Saki still not ready? This party is also being hosted to find her fiancé, so even if it's just for a few minutes, I would like for her to show her face.
Yes, sir. I will go get her immediately. Ma'am, Miss Saki, your father has asked me to come retrieve you. He would like you to show your face soon. Ma'am, did she run away? I was able to get out of there. Sheesh, my father. Even though I told him so many times that I don't want a birthday party. The reason for everybody to attend wasn't to celebrate me, but they're here in order to make a connection to my father. And it seems there's also an intention to find me a fiancé, but how can I be with someone who doesn't even see me? It is a little bit cold, isn't it? I know. This is a perfect opportunity. So I'll buy some hot food at the convenience store. My first convenience store and my first hot food there makes me excited. I wonder if I can use my card.
I'm tired again today. I can't wait to get home and take a bath. My name is Ichiro Tanaka. I'm a normal 23-year-old with an average appearance, average name, and average company that I work for. Today was another day of working overtime until exhaustion, and I am desperately pedaling my bike with my tired body to get home. My salary is low and the work sucks. Maybe I should start thinking about getting a new job. I'll stop at the convenience store to get a job listing magazine. While I'm there, Power Zero and... Oh, it's so cold! Maybe some hot food too. That should warm me up a bit. Be careful!
Ow!
Are you okay? I'm so sorry. I was on my way home from work and I spaced out.
Yes, I'm okay. Please don't mind me. Ow!
It doesn't seem like you're okay at all. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
What? What are you planning on doing to me?
There's an overnight clinic nearby. I will carry you there, so please make sure you hold on tight.
Yes.
I'm so glad that it wasn't anything serious.
Thank you very much. You're very strong, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I work in the construction industry and not just in sales. Sometimes I actually go to help out on site, even if I don't like it. I do it if it's a muscle.
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't too heavy.
Not at all. You were as light as a feather. You were so light that it almost makes me worry. I know that women can tend to care too much about diet and weight, but I do think you should eat more.
I do plan on doing so from now on.
By the way, I still hadn't asked for your name yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Saki.
Miss Saki, is it? My name is Ichiro Tanaka. Nice to meet you. Miss Saki, whereabouts do you live? I got you injured, so I'll walk you back to your house.
No, thank you. If I call somebody from the house, they would come to pick me up, so I'm fine here.
Is that so? Oh, please wait a minute right here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here, for you.
And this is...
This is some hot food to apologize for injuring you, if you'd like.
Thank you very much.
Not at all. Oh, let me give you my business card just in case. The doctor said everything was fine, but just in case anything were to happen, if there's anything that is bothering you, please contact me straight away. I will take full responsibility for what happened today. Well then?
Mr. Ichiro?
The next day. I'm so exhausted, it's crazy. I seriously need to change jobs. And today I'm gonna drink another Power Zero to fall straight asleep. Tomorrow's the weekend anyway. I'm home. But it's not like anyone's here anyway.
Welcome home.
Whoa, what? Miss Saki?
Yes?
Why are you at my house?
When I asked the company that you work for where your address is, they told me it was here, so I know I didn't have permission. But I came in, and I've been waiting here for you. I borrowed the spare key from your company as well.
Oh, is that so? Wait, no. That's not what I meant. I'm not asking you how you got into the room, but I'm asking you the reason why.
Actually, I'm here about last night, when you said you would take responsibility. I'm going to have you take responsibility as you promised, and in order to do that, I've come here for you to make me your wife. My name is Saki Kiryun. I look forward to being your wife from today.
What? One day, when I came home from work as a single man, I suddenly had a life at home. Now, I'm sure everyone is wondering what on earth I'm saying, but honestly, I have no idea what I'm saying. Right now either.
Good morning, Mr. Ichiro.
Oh, yeah, good morning.
It seems like you must have been very tired. You were very deep in your sleep.
Well, as it turns out, what happened last night wasn't a dream. Misaki, I heard you say yesterday, but your last name...
Yes, the Kiryun that you are imagining right now is probably correct.
I thought so. Kiryun is such an insanely rare last name, so of course that would be the case. I can't believe that Misaki is the daughter of one of the most famous major companies in Japan, the Kiryun Group. Wait a minute. Does that mean I accidentally injured the daughter of such a huge company? And also, that she slept over my house? Isn't this actually a super extremely bad situation?
Is something wrong?
No? Misaki, do your parents know that you're here?
No, they don't know, because I ran away from home.
Oh, I see. Wait. Ran away from home?
Yes, because if I stayed at home any longer, I was about to have to go through with an arranged political marriage. You said that you would take responsibility for the injury, and so I thought I would just take a leap and have you take me as your wife.
About that? That is quite the large leap, though.
Yes, this is the first time in my life that I've ever acted so impulsively.
An arranged political marriage, huh? I was going to contact your parents immediately, but now I feel bad. This is a little bit scary. Maybe I'll let her stay here like this for a short time. All I have to do is keep my hands myself anyway.
That's right. I made some breakfast, so if you'd like, please have some.
Oh, well, that makes me very happy. Oh yeah, Miss Saki, after we eat breakfast, should we go out to do some grocery shopping? I'll show you around.
Yes, please. Thank you.
This is breakfast?
I'm sorry. This is the first time in my life that I tried cooking.
That makes sense. As the daughter of such a wealthy family, she probably has a chef and a maid.
It probably doesn't taste good at all, does it? I'll remake it immediately.
No, it's fine. That would be a waste, and it's not like I can't eat so.
But...
Misaki, if you're going to be my wife, then I won't allow any waste. Please throw away the idea that you can just throw anything away when you make a mistake.
Yes, sir. I understand.
All right, well then, let's hurry and eat and we can head out. Well, then, first of all, let's buy some clothes. You should pick out a few casual clothes for everyday wear.
Okay. Mr. Employee, please give me everything from here to here.
Misaki, I can't buy that many clothes, you know?
Don't worry, I have a credit card.
That's not the issue here. If you have too many clothes, it's only going to be bulky in the house. Usually, you just have a few clothes and wash them and wear them again.
I see. So that's how it works, too.
Also, you should stop using your card, Misaki. If they look at your card history, they'll immediately know where you are. Are you sure that's okay?
You're right. Well then, I'll take this one and this one.
Misaki, is there anything you want to eat for dinner?
No, nothing in particular.
What do you normally eat at home?
I suppose a lot of fish. Our chef at home specializes in seafood.
So she did have a chef.
Oh, Mr. Ichiro! Look, it says A5 Wagyu is $50. It's super cheap. We should get it.
Misaki, it's true that for A5 Wagyu to be $50 per kilogram is a huge deal, but usually we don't buy this. Things like that are meant to be bought once a year when you're celebrating some kind of special day, and it's not something you eat regularly for dinner.
Is that so? Well then, Mr. Ichiro, what kind of meat do you usually get?
I get things like this pork belly that's about $5 for 100 grams. This is the perfect size, so we can get this and maybe make curry tonight.
Curry? Mr. Ichiro, you know how to cook all of these spices?
As if. They sell curry roux for regular households here. And it's really easy to make, so we can do it together. There's no harm in learning anyway.
Yes, I'll do my best. Please teach me.
The first few days of being with my wife that was suddenly forced on me were like this. She was a super princess, and so she had no idea how normal people like me lived. She didn't care about quantities or price at all. And she would try to buy large amounts or shop like a celebrity. Not only that, but since she was cooking and cleaning for the first time in her life, she couldn't do a single chore. Up until now, she had a chef and a maid do everything for her, so perhaps this was a given for her. For someone in the position of a present-day princess like her, so to speak, I didn't think that she would last long living an average person. And despite her misunderstanding of me saying I would take responsibility, I can let her stay here until she was over it. However, I thought she would get tired of it eventually and go home, but instead, she worked really hard to get used to this environment, and 3 months went by. Whether she was my wife or the wife of any average household, every time that the day for chores would come around, she was desperately trying to remember them and get it right.
Mr. Ichiro, it's the morning. Please wake up.
5 more minutes.
If you sleep that much, then you won't have time to eat breakfast. Come on, hurry up and get up. All right, let's have breakfast.
Yeah, by the way, you've gotten really good at making breakfast, Misaki. And even the cleaning and the laundry. You can do it more perfectly than I can now. As a result of her dedicated hard work, she not only learned how to do the laundry, clean, and cook, but she also mastered going shopping as well. Now she was better at everything than me. And honestly, never expected things to turn out this way.
I did my best for you.
Thank you.
I made you a lunchbox as well, so please take it with you.
Well then, I'm going to go now.
See you. Have a great day at work today.
Yeah, I'll do my best. If I was being sent off like this every morning, of course I would be able to work hard. In the end, I worked even harder than I had ever thought possible. And over the last 3 months, I had gained a strong reputation in the company and had eyes on me. I'm so happy! That's right, I was happy. In the last 3 months, when she suddenly pushed herself onto me to take responsibility, I was happier than I had ever been before. Even though I knew that this life would someday come to an end, that I would eventually have to wake up from this dream and everything would disappear,
Sir, we found the location of your daughter.
What? Is this true? Where?
In the city of the next prefecture.
That was surprisingly close. That means she was right under our nose. So what on earth is she doing now? No, but also, how did that sheltered daughter of mine make it this far?
About that, actually.
What? She did what?
So, what would you like us to do?
Let's see. Another long day gone. Great work today. How am I to drink tonight? Sorry, I'm going to hesitate again today. Whoa. You've been a bad sport lately, you know? Did you get a girlfriend or something? Well, something like that. Damn it. Well, then you better be happy with her. I'm home, Misaki. Just got back. Hello? Misaki? Misaki isn't here. Where could she be? I wonder if she went to the convenience store. Phone call? It's a phone number I don't know. I wonder who it is. Hello?
Pardon me for calling. Is this the phone number of Mr. Ichiro Tanaka?
Yes, it is, but, and you are?
I am the maid working for the Kiryun family.
The maid from Misaki's house? Could that mean the reason why she's not here is...
Thank you very much for looking after Madam Saki until now. Mr. Kiryun would like to thank you properly for all that you've done. I'm very sorry, but would you have time tomorrow evening? We will send a car to pick you up if you would be able to join us for dinner.
Sure, yes.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
The day had finally come. I had to wake up from this fun dream. And the time had come for me to go back to reality. Miss Saki, Hello there. Thank you for coming today. And thank you, truly, for looking after my daughter these 3 months. No, not at all. I was meeting Miss Saki's father for the very first time, and he was a lot more gentle than I had imagined. At the very least, on the surface, he was. However, behind that smile, I could sense that there was something that I didn't know hiding behind it. And I felt a subtle pressure. Is this the aura that the head of an internationally top company has? I know that the reason why my sheltered daughter Saki was safe until now. With all thanks to you. Saki, you need to thank him properly for protecting yourself.
Yes, sir. Mr. Ichiro, thank you very much.
Miss Saki, I don't know if this will be enough to return the favor, but we would like to do our best to treat you today. Ichiro, is there anything you don't like to eat? Yes, I'm fine. I eat anything. Oh yeah? Anything? I imagine this is not the case, but even my daughter? I have not done anything of that sort. Even though a young man and woman were living in the same room for a whole 3 months? Yes, I swear to God. All right, let's believe you. It seems that you really aren't lying to me. How can you tell? Of course I can tell. I'm not the head of a major company for nothing. Well then, I'm sure you're starting to get hungry. Let's make this a great meal. You, please bring out all the best dishes for Mr. Ichiro here. As soon as he said that, plate after plate of food that I had never seen before was brought out. They were extremely expensive ingredients that an average person like me will probably never see in front of my eyes ever again. All used generously across dishes that were fit for celebrities. I was encouraged to eat, so I put it in my mouth. But I couldn't taste anything. Looking at the girl sitting across the table from me, all I could see was her suffering face, and I don't think I had the capacity to taste anything. To me, it only looked like she was begging me with her eyes. Please come take me and let's run away. By the way, Saki, perhaps I shouldn't bring it up at a time like this, but this is about your groom.
Father, you said that we could talk about that when we got home.
I did say that, but I had a change of mind. Because in that case, there's a big chance that you might run away from home again before we get home, with that guy right there.
That's not...
I can't imagine that you would, but this is insurance, Saki. Do you remember your birthday party a few months ago?
Yes.
I'm sure you figured this out already, but the party was also being held in order to find your marriage partner. Yet, you ran away. And you didn't even show your face. That's why I took it upon myself to find another one for you. He's quite the impressive young man.
No way. I don't want to.
Saki, this is not a time to complain. You need to take a good hard look at what you've done, as well as the weight of who you are and where you stand.
Yes, sir.
And actually, about this guy, he's already here. Will be joining us today. Well, I was getting tired of waiting, sir. The door opened and from outside an incredibly handsome man walked into the room. If he stood next to her, they would be an incredibly photogenic couple. Much more than myself, clearly. Nice to meet you, Miss Saki. I look forward to a wonderful future ahead with you. He is the son of a certain very large company that I recently started business with. When I talked to him about the engagement, he was quick to agree. Miss Saki, just as your father kindly explained, I am the heir to a very large company. When it comes to status and money, we may not have as much as your family, but we do have plenty. If we were to get married, I am certain that I can promise you a life similar to how you've lived up until now with no worries whatsoever. Unlike that guy right there.
What?
What did you say? I took the liberty of doing some research on you. Everything about you was average. Where you were born and raised, the company that you work for, even the name is one of the most average. Surely you wouldn't even dream of ever getting to be with the daughter of an internationally major company like her. Oh, well that's... The world you grew up in is too different. Cut it out already, and look at reality. Hey, bring that thing for Ichiro.
Yes, sir. Straight away.
Well, what is this supposed to mean? The payment for causing you trouble, and a payment for you to forget about Saki. Even though nothing may have happened, you were under the same roof together for 3 months. I'm sure you will have some feelings about that. That's... well... As Saki's father, it's my responsibility to ensure Saki's happiness in the future. So take this, and forget everything. In front of my eyes were stacks and stacks of bills that I'd only ever seen in the movies. I'm sure it was easy in the millions. I accept this, and forget everything. I wake up from my dream and go back to reality. And that's what I'm being told to do by the person who is far more powerful than I can ever be. But I definitely refuse, you stupid father! What are you doing? Stupid father? Do you have any idea who you're talking to right now? Shut up! What's wrong with calling someone stupid, stupid? You say you have the responsibility to make your daughter happy? Look at her! Miss Saki doesn't look happy at all. And of course you wouldn't understand that, after leaving your child with the maids and the chefs, and never once lifting a hand to raise your own child. Well then, are you telling me that you know what that is? Saki's happiness? At the very least more than you. And I know that I can make Miss Saki happy.
Mr. Ichiro.
Miss Saki, I truly am average. I don't have anything going for me and I don't have money either, but even then, I do have the confidence that I can make you happy. Will you please marry me? Let's run away together.
Yes, I'll follow you anywhere, forever.
Do you seriously think I'm going to allow this? If you just accept the money here now, I believe that's going to be much better for you. I can just earn the money by working hard. However, if I don't choose her right here, right now, I'll never get to hold her ever again. I see. So that's your answer. Huh. So, Mr. Kiryu, please, Please give me your daughter. And if you say no, then I'm gonna take her anyway. Of course I will. Please, look after my daughter. What?
What do you mean?
I'm not real. I was just hired as an actor for this. To tell you the truth, I was testing the two of you. So what you're saying is, this means... Mr. Ichiro Tanaka, my daughter was sheltered and couldn't do anything by herself. But then I found out that she desperately worked hard for you and became stronger. And that's when I knew that you were the only person for her. However, I also have a status to maintain. If you're going to marry my daughter, then that means I need you to take after my company eventually. For that reason, it was necessary for me to test you, to see if you had it in you to carry the weight of a company. Is that so? But it looks like there was no need for that either. You truly are impressive. You really understand what the most valuable things are. You get angry when you need to be angry, and more than anything, you have courage. Although I never could have imagined that you would throw stacks of bills in my face. About that, I'm very sorry. I got carried away. Don't worry about it. I was the one that set you up. I understood how deep your love for my daughter was, and it was a very heartening blow. Saki, you won't have any complaints if it's him either, right?
Yes, I want to be Mr. Ichiro's wife. Thank you, Father.
I should be the one thanking you. Not only did you grow and become stronger, you found such a wonderful young man to bring home. Wow, today truly is a great day. And so, my relationship with Misaki was officially approved by her parents. In order to take after her family business, I changed companies, and I hate the fact that I was her fiancé, and I worked really hard at one of their subsidiary companies. And then, a few years later, in sickness and in health, do you vow to love one another for as long as you two shall live? Yes.
I do.
A self-proclaimed wife showed up at my doorstep suddenly one day, but now, as my real wife, I get to walk through a dreamlike happiness as my reality for the rest of my life.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.